Hello everybody, this is Dr. McBrick and we are here actually doing an experiment. We are doing something that never thought we'd do, but a few years ago I was over in South Korea and I was teaching a course over there actually for my university and loved South Korea. Great people, great country. And I saw Oxford block, which is kind of the Korean equivalent of Lego, I guess. And from everything that I researched, everyone seemed to say that Oxford blocks, one, is legal, and two, is licensed, and three, is second only to Lego in terms of bricks. And so, you know what? I thought what we do is we would get an Oxford set and we would go ahead and do it, build it, and see what happens and see if it really is a good set and a good set of bricks and stuff. Try to be unbiased and everything like that. And like I said, and you all know, I've been a Lego fan since I was 5 years old, which is like 47 years ago. So, I've only done Lego stuff, but I'm going to give this a try. I love the look of this. I just think this Dunkin' Donuts shop is really cool, this sweet shop, and it has some great details and everything. And again, this is a licensed product. It's not a clone or anything like that, I guess. Anyway, I got it from Brick Me Up Scotty, and he has a channel that reviews all kinds of sets, and so just give him a shout out. I appreciate his help in getting this set from overseas. Anyway, we're going to build it. I started building it, and so it comes in a box, and the parts come in a bag. They're all individually wrapped in bags, similar to Lego. There's only there's only bags 1 and 2. There's about 10 bags of 1 and 10 bags of 2. And as you see from the instruction manual here, let's see. Again, I'm not a professional, so what you get is you get box 1, box 2. And that's about it. But the nice thing is that the instruction manual is actually very nicely done. Very similar to the Lego instruction manuals. And I really like the way they've highlighted them. I like the way they tell you how many pieces of each and everything like that. It's just very similar. I mean, pretty much the same thing. Very easy to read and stuff. So anyway, so I poured out box 1 in this particular box here in this bin. You see all the kind of the Dunkin' Donuts colors, which are really cool. Some really bright pieces and everything. To be honest, when I felt these bricks, I was expecting really kind of chintzy bricks. But they're actually pretty good. I mean, like they aren't Lego bricks, and everyone here in the family, we've all touched them and kind of weighed them in our hands and stuff, and you can feel the difference between these, which are real Lego bricks, and these, which are Oxford bricks. You can tell that these are lighter. They don't have a couple of the things, I don't know what they're called, inside of them or whatever, as many on the Lego as Legos do. They're fully compatible with Lego bricks, though, as you can see. There's a Lego brick and there's the on top of the Oxford bricks. And so, you can use them and everything. But one of the things I wanted to do was, as I picked them up, I started thinking to myself, these things even sound different. So, Lego, I mean, we're all Lego fans, right? And so here's a box of Lego, all right? Listen to that sound. Now, here's the box of Oxford blocks. It's a very different sound. It's a very different sound. I'm squeezing about the same way. And what I noticed is, they feel a little bit different. They feel lighter. They feel like they're not as quality, but they're very, very close. But the Lego bricks here, it's just maybe it's because I have 47 years of playing with these things and using these things. But I've used other things like Mega Blocks and a couple things as a kid, and these are much better than Mega Blocks. I mean, these make Mega Blocks look really, really bad, if you ask me. But anyway, so it's even different in the sound. Different, kind of in the plastic feels a little different. As I started building it, one of the things I noticed is that you can tell the building techniques are different. For instance, if I go here, if you see normally how you would have maybe, a 4x2 plate, a 4x2 plate and stuff, what they call for is to put 4x1 down here, and they actually go on very easily. This is me just trying to do it on camera, so that's why I'm kind of stuck. But you see how you do there. Now, to me, if this were a Lego build, the first thing they'd have you do in the instructions would be to straddle this, right? And you'd straddle this, and then you'd put a 2 here and a 2 here, right? And so the building techniques are just a little bit different and a little bit off and stuff. But I mean, they have similar bricks, all that kind of stuff, and some really cool colors. Their color palette is a little bit different. But yeah, it's a little bit off in terms of the separation of the bricks. For instance, this right here, you see how that's separating? Lego would never allow that on one of their models. They would put, a 4x2 tile right here, or put a long, 8x2 or something in there. And so all of this would stick together. So anyway, so it's just it's just kind of a little hair off. But to be honest with you, so far, I really like the quality of the bricks. I think Adrian, my stepson, likes the quality of the bricks. We're interested. What do you think?
They're interesting.
They're interesting. Yeah, they are interesting. So we're interested to see how it comes out. I will probably do a cut in this video and then build it and then show you, and we'll see what happens and what it looks like and everything. So yes, for a non-Lego product, I'm actually impressed for the price. Even shipping overseas and all that kind of stuff. They are available on Amazon, most of the stuff. But yeah, to me, they're a decent product. If you don't mind going with a non-Lego product, I know there are a lot of purists out there who only do Lego, and I have. This is my only. I'll have 2 of these sets. Actually, I ordered another one for a particular special reason because it's a South Korean landmark that I was at and I really liked. So they're the only ones that have that model. So, but anyway, so we'll see how it goes. So we're going to go and build it, and I will talk to you in a few seconds. So we're just getting some of the build done here, and it looks great at this point. I'm thinking I love these chairs. It looks just like a Dunkin' Donuts. The one thing then, I love the way they did the tables here. The one thing though, if you're looking at the techniques and stuff, this right here, these chairs are actually just held up by 2 studs as opposed to 4, which I'm sure Lego would do the 4 instead of the 2, or put a jumper right there so you could do the chair. But that, it's still, it still holds in there, and it actually saves a lot of space and works out. I love this counter, the glass counter, and it's detailed all the way around the corner, if you notice. Now look what they do here. They also do another kind of Lego illegal technique in a sense, but then again, it's not Lego, so I guess it's not technically illegal. But what they do is they put the brick, the plate right here, just over 2 of them, instead of having one right here to rest on. But you know what? To be quite honest with you, that gives a nice look to that countertop. It really does. It gives it a nice. And I apologize for the camera work, but it gives it a really nice look. Now, whether or not it's sturdy enough and it'll fall over like it is, see, like that, I don't know. I'm going to have to add some more bricks and see how it goes. So anyway, that's just another little blurb there. We'll be back and check in a little bit later. A couple seconds. Okay, I'm back for a couple minutes or a couple seconds here, and if you notice, it's looking really good, to be honest. That counter looks great. The donut counter looks great. Behind the counter, I think looks absolutely awesome with the coffee cups and the coffee makers and all that kind of stuff. One thing I would say though is, there's just some really cool details. Even the groove down here, I think, is really cool in the countertop as it goes around, because you would really see that in real life. If you had a countertop. But one of the things that you can definitely tell that it's not a Lego set, because all this wall here, well, you can just kind of take it apart. And that's one of the big, I guess, complaints or whatever about this particular, brand, or at least this particular set, is that they don't interlock their bricks very much. You can take a lot of the bricks off. And so anyway, so that's one thing I've run into, but you know what? The detail is there, and there's some really cool things. And a couple of parts that just don't exist in Legoland, and which are kind of cool. But anyway, So that is another update. We'll keep building, and we will let you know how it goes again.
Oh no.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit. But anyway. Okay, I wanted to get this video shot before we started putting on the front of the building. There are going to be some windows here and stuff. But anyway, this is what it looks like after almost completed the first set of bags. It's actually looking great. You see that red Dunkin' Donuts wall and then the donut wall. There's a kind of a little sign there that shows the coffees and the drinks. There's a donut on top of a coffee. Huh. I don't know. Do they really have that? That's kind of cool. And the menus there, they're in English, although they spelled sandwiches wrong. And then it looks like it's maybe 3,000 won for a cup of coffee. Anyway, the stickers are nice. The stickers are a lot thinner than the stickers you get with Lego in terms of the consistency of the paper and stuff. But to be honest, they were a little bit easier to put on than the Lego stickers in some ways, as long as you got them on straight, and as long as you took them off of the paper straight, because they're about as thin as Scotch tape. The stickers for this set. So anyway, but yeah, the detail, the showcase there with the donuts, the mugs, the coffee cups with the lids. You know, again, I like that groove in the counter. I just think that's really cool. So this is what it looks like after about the first bag. I'm gonna get ready to put the windows on. You see all the studs on the side, but you see there's a lot of empty space there. So it's not necessarily gonna be really strong, but it's strong enough. It's strong enough, to be honest with you. I'm surprised after a few of the elements went on up here in pieces, it sturdied up a little bit. It was falling apart there for a while, but it sturdied up. So I assume it's going to get more sturdy as we build the front of it here. All right, that is just a check-in. So we will be back after we build some more. Okay, we're back and with a finished product. And you know, to be quite honest with you, this looks really good. I love the look of this. The big donut, of course, is huge. I love that. It's kind of reminiscent of the Springfield, you know, the donut for Lard Lad, but I love it. From an aesthetic standpoint, I think this is a great model. I mean, it's a beautiful model from the outside. I really think so. And it looks good all the way around. You know, it doesn't have any garbage back here like a lot of times you see, you know, on models. There'll be one or two sides that are camera ready. This is good all the way around. It looks great. There are a lot of stickers on this set. This is a sticker. This is the only thing that are print. These are the only prints that are printed on the bricks, the Dunkin' Donuts logo, and I'm sure they did that to get that absolutely right for trademark and stuff. But the stickers, for instance, down here on these one buys, oh my goodness. They were difficult to get on. Of course, stickers on the door. I love the railings that they have, and I've actually seen those at Dunkin' Donuts locally, so I know that that's what this is what a Dunkin' Donuts looks like. Let's take off the. They even have the obligatory HVAC system, which most people seem to be putting in their stuff nowadays. Let's take a look here from a fig standpoint. So you know, it looks again really good. You open the doors. You can see, you know, right in there, just as a minifig would see. I apologize for not having my gimbal and the right camera and stuff, but I'm kind of doing this on the fly because I got this model and was like, hey, let's give this a try. Anyway, it is just it's just a beautiful set, aesthetically. Now, structurally, I don't have a problem with the set. It's once I tightened it up and everything and got all the stuff on it, I mean, nothing moves. It's good. It's as structurally sound as any Lego set that you know that I've built. It's you know it kind of reminds me, this set, to be quite honest. This set kind of reminds me of the difference when they talk about like Apple computer or Apple products, and whether you like Apple products or not, I mean, you know, they're one of the richest companies in the world, so they must be doing something right, and they're really into aesthetics, and they're really into just making things work. Well, to me, Lego is the Apple of the bricks. This is kind of this obviously is a clone, Oxford block. They've been around, according to my research, since the 70s, so early 70s. So they've been around for a long time in Korea. But there are parts of it that just don't work as well. And you know, with Lego, things just work and they just look gorgeous and they just fit perfectly, absolutely perfectly. There were some things on here that didn't fit perfectly, but it fit a lot better than any other block system I've ever built or played with. I love these right here. These are awesome. I don't know if Lego has this particular part, but that is awesome. You can adjust these, do all kinds of stuff. I know they have a 2x in Lego, but I don't know if they have that 1. But anyway, it looks good. Too bad they spelled sandwiches wrong again. Me being a college professor, that's a real bummer. I'm going to have to take off 10 points. Anyway, and you know, even the cups. Look at the cups, say Dunkin' Donuts on them, that sort of thing. So what are my thoughts? My thoughts are, real quick. A lot of parts that were left, which were kind of cool. And I really like these coffee cups. The coffee cups just look great with the lids and all that kind of stuff. There's some sprue here. I don't know what this is for. It looks like a big wrench. We never used it. The brick separator, the Oxford brick separator, it worked. I used it just so I could have a full Oxford experience, and it worked perfectly. I don't know if it's as versatile as the orange separators from Lego. And then it came with this piece right here. That was in the box or in the bags. I don't know what it is. I think it's a piece of sprue that was bent or something burnt or something like that. But it obviously is not very good quality control in that regard. When building with this, Lego puts their pieces in the same bags. Like all of these pieces would be in the same bag, for instance, in a particular step. Oxford doesn't do that necessarily, so I was hunting and pecking a lot with my pieces. Some extra stickers, which are good. They give you a lot of the extra little stickers just in case you mess up, and I messed up quite a bit with those little stickers. I love this plant piece, this planter piece, and all sorts of things. Now let's look at the minifigs real fast. No. These are not the quality by any means of Lego. Now these are not the worst minifigs clones I've ever seen, but they are definitely not up to the standard that I would use in Figsdale. They're cute and everything like that. They're a lot cuter than most. The girl here in the pink, she's cute with the polka dots. This bike, I like that it turns. That's really cool. Pretty much the same basic bike, no big deal. I have no idea why her shirt says King Kong. I'm just going to leave it at that. I have no idea why. And the smock, the Dunkin' Donuts, it's a sticker. I got crooked there. The sticker's crooked. I apologize. This dude, though, is kind of my favorite of the minifigs for this particular set. If I had to choose, he's got that little bit of chest hair there. He's getting ready to sing. He's got his cool guitar. And this microphone, actually, I really like. I dig this microphone. It looks cool. This is a rubber piece right here, and then this little amp, of course. So anyway, yeah, I won't be using these figures in Figsdale. But my question to you is, should I put the Dunkin' Donuts in Figsdale? I know there are a lot of Lego purists who just, say everything has to be Lego in your city. But again, I'm all for diversity of product. I'm all for, healthy competition in the marketplace. But as long as it's legal and as long as they're not, as long as it's a legit company, which Oxford Block is from all of my research that I can see, then I don't know, should I put it in my Figsdale? Should I make a special section for the Oxford models? Or should I just put it on the shelf and chalk it up to a very good clone brick building experience? So let me know in the comments down below if you have constructive feedback. And thanks for subscribing to all my subscribers. And I will get back to showing Lego videos. We have all kinds of Ninjago videos to show. As a matter of fact, I'll end the video here with all of my Ninjago sets that are still unopened. I have this Ninjago City, the Temple of Airjitsu, the Destiny's Bounty, and the Ninjago Docks, and a couple extra small sets and mechs. I got a lot to do. I better get going. This is Dr. McBrick, signing out.